Hey, I'm Johners. So, how should I start this? Should I be like Psyker and just be like, in this video? Anyways, what am I talking about? Oh yeah, disclaimer first. You should only be watching this video if you have ADD or a short attention span, okay? I'm going to be talking about how to learn how to draw if you have a short attention span. So if you don't have a short attention span or you don't have ADD, don't watch this fucking video. You probably shouldn't watch it anyways, because I've only been drawing for like 3 years. So you really you shouldn't watch this video. But anyways, it's only if you're really desperate and you want to learn how to draw. So the first thing is, it's like a big ass list I've made, and my whole theme is like, if I could go back in time and talk to myself from 3 years ago when I first got the idea of like, I want to learn how to draw, like if I could go back in time and talk to myself, these are the things I would tell myself and be like, dude, like you need to do these things, like this is how you learn how to draw, like, because you have a short attention span. You can't learn like normal people where they like go read books or go talk to a teacher or some shit. Okay, I can't do that. Like it doesn't work. I've tried. So the first thing is, I'm going to do like 3 things. These are the top 3 things. And then I'm going to talk about a bunch of other shit. Like, I don't know, 10 other things. So the first thing is, you should only be drawing what you want to draw. Like, straight up. Like, don't draw anything else at all. Because, like I said, you probably have ADD or short attention span. You can't learn like a normal person. Like if you try and learn how to draw, you're gonna go take courses or go to school or some shit, and the teacher's gonna tell you, oh, well, you need to go learn anatomy, and you need to go learn, fucking, I don't know, perspective or simple shapes and blah blah blah, all this other crap. You won't be able to. You won't, because you're not gonna have the attention span. I tried it. I guess I should say all this other shit. I don't know. I'm self-taught. I should have said that. I didn't say that at all. Whatever. I watched videos, so whatever. People they're like, oh, you're not self-taught, you watch videos. Whatever. Shut the fuck up. I didn't go to school. I didn't have a mentor, nothing like that. No physical person. I just taught myself, watching videos, reading books, all that stuff. So you just you really need to draw the things you like to draw because you have the interest in them. If you're not interested in something you're trying to draw, you're not going to want to draw it. You're just going to be bored, or you're just going to stop doing it. You're going to get anxious. And you remember when you're in school, you're learning some fucking topic you don't want to learn about, and you start tapping your foot, or you start fucking looking at Karen's tits or some shit, and it's like you don't want to learn about history. You just want to fucking stare at Karen's tits, that's how it is. So you need to only draw the things you like to draw, okay? Because you won't be able to do gesture drawing. People are like, oh, you need to do gesture drawing or do anatomy or learn this, learn that. You won't be able to. You won't. You're not going to have the attention span. You're going to be fucking bored out of your mind drawing those things, and you're going to be like, yeah, I'm never going to learn how to draw because everything everybody's telling me is boring. They're all saying to do the right path, and it's all fucking boring. The right path of studying is fucking boring, and people like us, we can't go into art that way. We can't. It's just, like I said, I tried for like a year and a half or something like that, trying to do the legit way of doing gesture drawing, all that bullshit. It didn't work. I was torturing myself trying to force myself to do gesture drawing or learn anatomy. I fucking tried taking one of Procro's anatomy courses. I paid like, I don't know, like $100 something or something like that. I fucking tried, and I was just like, I want to shoot my fucking brains out. Like, this is fucking boring. Like, I just want to draw anime titties. Like, I don't give a shit. So you need to only draw what you like to draw, and like the way you figure that out is pay attention to your energy. Pay attention. You can tell when you're drawing something you like to draw. You feel energized. You're like, oh yeah, I want to draw fucking lollies or fucking monsters or some shit. And you feel good. You want to keep drawing that. If you're just starting out drawing and you're trying to learn anatomy or fucking, primitives, simple shapes, spheres, triangles and all that shit, you're going to want to blow your fucking brains out. You're just going to be like, why would I want to learn this simple shit and it's fucking boring, like why would you do that? You could go watch Netflix or fucking play video games or some shit, and that's way more entertaining and way more fulfilling than, oh, I'm gonna learn, anatomy, or I'm gonna learn fucking primitives. Like, you won't. You're not gonna do it. So yeah, pay attention to your energy. You will know when you're drawing what you like to draw. You're gonna know. If you like to draw lollies, draw fucking lollies. You like to draw Godzilla, draw Godzilla. You like Dragon Ball Z, you like One Piece, fucking draw those things. Copy your favorite artist, trace them, whatever. Just draw them. Draw for fun. Do not do things you don't have fun with, because you're just torturing yourself. You're never going to learn like that. You're just, you can't start. All right. So the second thing is, once you're drawing the things that you like, you need to be drawing every day. I know this is like such basic bullshit shit that fucking everybody says, but it's fucking true. You need to draw every day. Like, you need to build the habit of just drawing every day. And it does not mean in the beginning, even like drawing for a couple of years, it doesn't mean that you need to have, you need to do the fucking Mona Lisa every day. No. Just as long as you do like a sketch, like, it doesn't even matter. Just draw something. Like, even if you just do one sketch a fucking day, that's good enough. Like, it honestly is. Like, as long as you're doing it consistently, day after day after day after day, you're building up that momentum of drawing, and you will get better. You're gonna learn. You're gonna be like, oh, I fucked up this drawing, or I fucked up that, or whatever, and you're gonna get better. But yeah, you need to develop the habit of drawing every day. Draw in a sketchbook, do it digitally, whatever. Just draw every day. Like, if you gotta draw on fucking scratch paper, some printer paper or some shit, just do that. Like, that's fine. That's good enough. Like, just do it. And again, the number one thing, draw what you want to draw. Don't be fucking, trying to force yourself to do perspective or some bullshit like that. If you don't want to draw something, don't fucking draw it. Do not. Like, you can't force yourself. You're just gonna burn out, and you're gonna get pissed because you're just like, fuck this, I'm gonna go play WoW or some shit. So yeah. The third thing, oh man, I'm like looking at my list and I'm kind of like, fuck, I probably shouldn't even tell you to read this fucking thing. Ooh, oh no. Well, I'm going to tell you anyways, because this is supposed to be 3 years in the past, and I'm talking to myself. I'm not talking to you, because you don't exist. I'm talking to my past self. So there's this one book that I learned about from Psychra's wife, Psychra Yesen. His wife was talking about it. It's called The Art Spirit. The Art Spirit by Robert Henri, or Henri, whatever the fuck you say it, Henry, whatever. It was written back in like, why am I telling you? It was like it's a 100-year-old fucking book. It's really fucking old, but it is so important. This dude, like, this book is basically the Bible for artists. Like, it is. I have tried reading so many art books, dude. Like, oh my god, so many art books are like, oh, this is how you learn or whatever. And I read this guy's fucking book, and he barely even tells you like how to do art. He barely does. But just me reading this fucking book, I'm just like, oh my god, all the other art books are fucking garbage. They are fucking garbage. I'm serious. If you read The Art Spirit, if you're a fucking artist, you read The Art Spirit, and then you go read other art books, you're like, oh, these are worthless. They're basically garbage. This guy told me more shit 100 fucking years ago than most people do today. Like, seriously. He was an art teacher, the guy, Robert Henri, and he basically, in this book, he's just talking about just everything, all his wisdom of being an artist, or being an art teacher. How to learn how to draw, how to paint, blah. He talks about fucking everything. Like, you need to read this book. It's that important. Like, you shouldn't even read any other art book. Just read this one. That's it. You're just gonna read this one. You'd be like, fuck all the rest. They all suck. So yeah, those are the top 3 things. Draw what you want to draw. Pay attention to your energy. You're gonna know the things you like to draw because you're gonna feel good. You're gonna feel energized drawing them. Then number 2, you need to draw every day. Develop the habit of drawing every day. It's going to suck in the beginning. You're going to be bored, but it'll get better. As time goes on, you're going to get the habit. And then the third thing, go read The Art Spirit by Robert Henri. It's like 100 years old. It's like from 1920 or some shit. You can get it on Amazon for like, I don't know, $15 or something. It's the one, this one. See, it's got the little boy, the little cover, this one. Yeah, this fucking book. Look at how much I can't even see because of the fucking sun. Look at how much I have dog-eared the shit out of this book. Look at, like, I have dog-eared the fuck out of it. It's like fat on this side. You can't even see it. It's fucking fat because I've dog-eared the shit out of this book. Anyways, alright, so those are the top 2 things. So now I'm going to talk about a bunch of other shit. But those are the top most important things. Everything else is like just more nuance. And if you're like, you want the exact method of, learning how to draw. Alright, so number 4. I guess I kind of talked about this already. Don't study if you don't want to. Only study the things you need. If you don't know how to draw something, go study how. Don't study things you're not interested. So yeah, if you don't want to study, don't fucking study. Straight up. Just don't even. Like, every artist is going to tell you, you need to study. And it's like, no, fuck them. If you don't want to study, don't fucking study. Just don't. You're probably like, well, the fuck am I going to get better? You're going to study only the things that you need to study. So, let's say you want to draw a girl in a dress. Well, you don't know how to draw dresses. You only know how to draw naked chicks because you've been drawing anime titties this whole time. You gotta fucking go look at references for dresses, and you're gonna learn how to draw a dress. And that's it. And then you're gonna learn, you're gonna draw dresses, you're gonna fucking get good at it, and then you're gonna draw the dress that you need to draw for that picture, and you're good. But if you don't need to learn perspective, for example, right now, don't fucking learn it. Or if you don't need to know, if there's some aspect of art you don't need right now, don't learn it. Because you're not going to have the desire to learn it. You will get the desire. So you're like, oh, well, when the fuck do I learn? You will get the fucking desire because you're going to draw some picture, and you're going to run into a problem in the picture. How do I draw this? How do I draw a dress? Or how do I draw a nipple? Or whatever. Then you're going to go and figure out how to draw it. And then you're going to figure it out. You're going to learn. And then you're good. And then you're going to, keep going along your way. So in that way, you're only studying the things that you need to study. If you don't need to study something, somebody's trying to tell you, oh, well, you should learn how to draw buildings or some shit. Do you need to draw buildings in your picture? If you do, then yeah, go learn that thing. Go study it. If you don't fucking study it, dude. Like, you're not gonna have the inclination to study it. You're gonna be like, this is fucking boring. I'd rather be drawing lollies. Like, But why would you want to go learn how to draw buildings when you like drawing lollies and you already know how to draw lollies? Like, why would you do that? All right. So yeah, don't study if you don't want to. Only study the things that you need. You're gonna know. Alright, so the 5th thing, learn head proportions until it's muscle memory. I think this is more important than anatomy. For me, like I said, I have short attention span. I did learn some basic anatomy in the beginning. I'll talk about that more later. But you need to learn, in my opinion, I think it is more important to learn head proportions. 1 head, 2 head, 3 head, how many heads to the pelvis, how many heads is a leg, how many heads is an arm, blah, blah, blah. I think that is more important for people like us who have a short attention span to learn than fucking anatomy and all of this shit. You're gonna learn anatomy, you will learn all of these things, but you're gonna learn them in time. You're not gonna learn them at the beginning because you don't have the attention span to learn them at the beginning. It's too fucking boring. And it is. It's fucking boring to learn anatomy and all these other things in the beginning. So don't do it. So yeah, learn head proportions. I think it is way more important than learning anatomy or anything else about drawing characters. I guess I should have said this is about drawing people, not necessarily like, buildings and shit, because I still don't even really do that. Whatever. Learn head proportions. It's important. You should learn it. It's really, really helpful to break down the body into head units and just like, you're like, oh, okay, this is easy. I wrote down do not do gesture drawing, but I guess I kind of already talked about that. Okay, well, I wrote down another thing. Copy and trace artists you love for a year or two instead. That's even kind of excessive. So yeah, don't fucking do gesture drawing. It's really a waste of time. I think thumbnails are more important, which thumbnails are just like little miniature pictures, it's like gesture drawing, but you use thumbnails to, figure out a pose or some shit like that. That I think is important. You should do thumbnails, when you're trying to figure out a pose. But actual gesture drawing, there is a lot of teachers. They will be like, oh, you need to fucking, you should be doing 15 to 30 minutes of gesture drawing every day. Again, if you like try it. Just try it. If you like doing gesture drawing, if you can do it for 15-30 minutes and you feel engaged, like you're like, yeah, this is fun, hey, you should do it. Cool. If you're like me, where you're like, kind of want to suck on a barrel because this gesture drawing is pretty fucking boring. So, yeah, if that's how you are, don't do gesture drawing. It's a waste of fucking time. It's better to do thumbnails and shit like that, trying to come up with a pose of something you actually want to draw, So anyways, the half line, do not gesture drawing / this other thing, copy or trace artists you love for a year or two instead. I even think, like I said earlier, I think copying or tracing for like a year or two is a little excessive. I wrote that down, and even now I'm looking at it, I'm like, damn, dude, that's a fucking long ass time. But I do think it is better to copy and trace artists. I wrote about this in an article I did. I do this like every year, that I've been drawing. I make like an article about like, oh, here's all the shit I learned. I think it would be more, you would probably learn more from copying and tracing artists than you would by going to school or some shit. Again, if you have a short attention span, I think you would learn more from copying and tracing. Because you can't learn from books, you can't learn from school or whatever, because you don't give a shit. Because you're just like, I want to go play WoW, or, go watch fucking, I don't know, what do kids watch these days? Fucking, was it Goblin Slayer or some shit? I don't know what you watch. So yeah, it would be better if you copied and traced artists that you love. And obviously, don't fucking post them on social media or some shit unless you have the artist's permission. Don't fucking do that. That's a dick move, and, like, just don't do that. Or don't tell people like, oh yeah, I drew this, even though you copy and traced it. Like, come on, dude. Like, really? Don't fucking do that. But you should copy and trace the pictures. Like, in the beginning, you should start out tracing. If you want, see, I'm like telling you all this shit, and I always forget to tell you, like, only do this if you want. So again, find artists you really love and try tracing their stuff. If you like tracing, you enjoy, you probably will. It's kind of fun. You kind of feel fulfilled, like as if you actually drew the thing after you're done, even though you didn't. Whatever. Yeah, look for artists that you love. You're gonna find artists that you absolutely fucking love. I got like 3 or something like that I'm just like, oh my god, I want to draw like these fucking assholes. Like, they're so good. I fucking love the way they draw or whatever. So yeah, you will find artists that you like or that you love, and download pictures of their stuff and start out tracing their things. Their pictures, get a piece of paper, trace over it, or do it digitally, however the fuck you want to do it. Try tracing for like a month or 2. And again, if you don't enjoy tracing, you don't like tracing, don't fucking do it. This is only if you want to get better and you actually enjoy tracing or copying. Do that for like a month, trace a bunch of pictures, trace like 1 a day. Don't go crazy, just do like one a day. That's it. It doesn't need to be fucking 3,000 or whatever. You're not trying to go for the world record of tracing or some shit. Do that for like a month, and then start copying. You can do copying, same shit. Copy pictures where you put their picture and then you put a blank piece of paper side by side and you're copying. You're like looking at theirs and copying it, right? So do that. The reason why you're doing this, you're like, why the fuck am I gonna copy or trace? Because you're trying to learn you're trying to learn the body. You're trying to learn how a proper human form looks. You're trying to learn, okay, this is what an arm looks like. This is what a head looks like. You're trying to embed it in your muscle memory. That's why you're copying and tracing. Rather than learning, rather than reading in a dumbass anatomy book, like, oh, the length of a human arm is this and blah, blah, blah. You're just like, you're going to know intuitively, oh, well, I've copied and traced so much that I know a human arm is this length and it doesn't look right. When I draw it, you're going to be able to look and be like, no, this doesn't look right, because I remember all the times I traced or copied, no, it didn't look like this. So yeah, copy and trace if you want to, if you like it. If you don't like it, don't fucking do it. All right. Number 7. This is not a plug. I mean, it is a plug, but I'm not making any money off of this, so don't fucking trip. I found a good starter course. I took a shitload of starter courses, like bunch of art courses online when I first, like 2 years ago, when I was like totally desperate to learn how to draw. I took a ton of them, like, I don't know, 10 or something like that. Most of them sucked. So don't take most of them. They suck. I did find one that was really good, and I'm sure there's other good ones too. I haven't taken all of them. There's millions of them probably. So, but the one I found, it was from Pencil Kings, probably because of Psycher I found it, and it's called Figure. Wait, no, that's the wrong one. That's the book. There's $100 starter course. It's like the I don't know what the fuck it's called. It's $100 course, and it's like the 30-day figure drawing challenge or something like that. They changed it all the time. I don't know if it's even the same name, but I know it's $100, and it's like a 30-day course of like a bunch of videos and shit like that, teaching you how to do figure drawing. That course, like I said, I think it's called the 30 Days of Figure Drawing Challenge or some shit like that, on Pencil Kings, pencilkings.com. I'm not making any fucking money from this. They don't even know who the fuck I am. And they probably wouldn't even make me an affiliate anyways because I'm cussing way too much. They'd be like, fuck this guy. He's like gonna fuck our brand up. We can't trust this motherfucker. But anyways, it's a really fucking good course. Like, I didn't take it until, I think it was last year? Was it 2018 or 2017? No. It was the beginning of 2018 when I took it. So I was like about a year and a half, like a year and 6 months into learning how to draw. Literally everything I bled and sweat over trying to learn in that year and a half, like desperately trying to read all kinds of bullshit to try and learn how to draw. I could have just taken that course and I would have learned everything that it took me like a year and 6 months, like a year and a half to fucking learn. And I would have just learned it all in like, I don't know, 2-3 weeks or something. So yeah, it's really simple. It's extremely simplistic. They give you homework. They give you they tell you how to draw like figures, like really easily. It's $100. Like I said, I'm not making any fucking money off this. So if you got the money and you want the quick and dirty and you don't want to have to watch 10,000 fucking YouTube videos, go take that course. If I could go back in fucking time 3 years and tell myself, hey, you want to take a course to learn how to draw? And my pastor will be like, yeah, I want to take a course. Go take that fucking course, because that's literally the only thing you need to take. And, just take the course. And they're going to teach you all the basic nitty gritty of what you need to know to learn how to draw. Figures, of course. So if you don't got $100, the other one is this one book called Figure Drawing Design and Invention. Yes, I got it right here. This one. It's like this one's like $30, I think. It's kind of technical. There is some technical shit in here, but it's like, it's like half technical and half kind of, simplistic. So I don't know. I think it's a good middle ground of like, it's technical enough to where you're learning what you need to learn, but it's not technical to the point where it's fucking boring, and it's pretty simplistic. So that would be a good one. Like I said, I think that one's like $30 or something like that. So if you don't have $100, get that one instead. And then if you don't even have $30, well, just like go watch Psycher or something, or I don't know, go watch art videos. Do whatever. Do what you were doing already. All right. So number 8. I feel like I'm just repeating Psycher at this point, but whatever. He helped me out figuring out all kinds of shit. So number 8 is you need to figure things out as much as you can on your own. Everybody has like a personal art viewpoint, and you need to figure things out as much as you can on your own, because the more you go, copying what other people do to solve a problem, whether it be lighting or painting or whatever, that's fine. If you have an artist that you really love, and if you're okay with, copying their style, I guess it doesn't even really fucking matter. You're going to come up with your own style eventually anyways. Like, you really shouldn't even worry about copying or anything like that. But still, you should figure things out as much as you can on your own, because it's going to make you a better artist. You're going to be able to problem solve and figure out when you do hit a roadblock, with some picture, you're like, dang, how do I paint this? Or how do I draw this? You're going to have better problem solving skills because you have figured things out on your own as much as you could. Like I said, everybody has like a personal art viewpoint. Everybody's unique when it comes to art. Like, everybody's got their own, the way they see the world or the way they see art. And yeah, I mean, if I don't want to talk shit about schools. I don't want to talk shit about all the art schools, and all the art school people are gonna hate me. I don't give a shit anyways. So yeah, don't watch too many videos. You need to figure things out on your own. Don't watch too many videos. Don't read too many books. You should really only watch a video or read a book or look at a pro artist picture, to solve a problem. You should only do that when you absolutely fucking have to, Try your best to just fucking grind away and try and understand the problem that you're having. And then if you can't, you absolutely can't, hey, it's fine. Go watch a video, go watch a tutorial, or go look at some artist that you really love, to see how he solved the problem. How did he paint the titties in that certain angle? So then you're going to learn. Don't feel bad, but, try and figure it out on your own. Try and do it on your own. Don't just be like, oh, well, I need to draw tits from this angle, so I'm going to go look for a video on how to draw tits from an angle. It's like, come on, dude, at least just try it with your skills that you have, and do your best. And if it's not looking the way you want it to, or that it doesn't look right, or something is wrong but you don't know what, then go watch a video, go look at a pro artist picture, read a book, whatever. Don't watch too many videos, because you're going to get analysis paralysis. That's what I wrote. That's what I wrote down. That's why you don't want to watch too many videos or read too many books or get too much advice, because then you're going to have all this fucking advice in your head and you'll be like, oh, I don't know what to do. I got all these fucking keys and I'm just trying to shove them all into the keyhole. And you know what I'm getting at. Okay? I don't got to tell you. All right. Let's see. Number 9. I feel like all this shit at the end is just bullshit. Like, you're going to figure it out. I feel like so trite even saying this. I'm just like, ugh, gross. It's about simple forms. I can't even believe I wrote this down. If you learn how to paint simple forms, you can paint anything. I guess I'll tell you, because in the beginning, like a year and a half in, when I didn't know how to paint, like I didn't even know how to do light and shadow and all that bullshit. Like, it's actually not that hard to paint. Like, there is a ton of technicality and tons of, nuance and whatnot, but it's actually not that hard to paint, so don't trip out. As long as you're able to paint, squares, cylinders, primitive shapes like spheres, then you can paint anything if you just learn how to do those. And again, I did fucking find a video course. What's his face? Matt Core from controlpluspaint.com or whatever. He's got a ton of videos on there. I did buy he did a video like on light and shadow with primitives and stuff like that. It was like $10 or something like that, like a video course, a small one. I did buy that one, and he did a really good job simplifying it, and he really helped me learn how to paint primitives, and it really helped. Like, after that, I was like, oh, okay, I know how to paint now. Like, so yeah, that really helped. Matt Core from controlpaint.com, he did a course for light and shadow. Just learn how to paint primitives, and you can paint anything, pretty much. Again, man, this whole like end of the list, I'm just like, oh, it's all bullshit. Who cares? Look at artists that you love often. Again, if you want to, I mean, if you want to look at artists you love, like if that makes you feel good, you can learn a lot from looking at other people's art, looking how they paint or how they do their eyes or their line work or whatever. So, if you like this and you're okay with it, you don't feel like it's a waste of time or you're bored, look at artists that you love often. Like 5-10 minutes a day. Just look at their art, see how it is, pay attention to all the little things, the details and whatnot, and you can actually learn a lot from that. The last thing is like, whatever. I did an article about this like a year or two ago or whatever, and I remember I was like super passionate about it, but now that I'm doing this video, I'm kind of just like, just do whatever the fuck you want, man. As long as you're drawing every day, that's all that matters. So I guess this is just the closing. You need to cling to your personal likes and interest in art like your life depends on it, okay? Fuck what society says. You need to draw the things that you like to draw, okay? If you like drawing lollies, Draw fucking lollies. Like, don't give a shit. If people judge you or whatever, tell them, hey, fuck you. I like drawing lollies. If you like drawing monsters like Godzilla or some shit, draw fucking monsters, Godzilla. You like drawing trees? Draw trees. Like, whatever you love to draw. That's like your soul, man. It's like your real soul. You need to... God damn it, my bro's texting me. I'm trying to make a fucking art video and help people out. Your personal interest and loves in art, it's like your soul, man. It really is. And if you just draw all the shit that people tell you to draw, you're kind of just like... You're being like a zombie. You're just gonna become a husk. Like, yeah, I just draw whatever the fuck people tell me to draw. Like, cling to your personal likes and interest in art. Like, your life fucking depends on it, because it's so important. It's you have like a personal art soul, and you need to stick to it. Okay, like I said, you like drawing lollies, draw lollies. Fuck what people say. Draw the things that you like to draw, because that's what the universe, or whatever you believe in, has instilled you with. Like, you need to draw those things. You will get so much fucking fulfillment out of drawing the things that you love. You will get more fulfillment out of that than playing fucking video games or watching Netflix or whatever the fuck it is you do. And yeah, your life, your artistic life depends on that. Like, you really, like, I'm serious. I'm just gonna keep repeating this bullshit. Like, draw the things that you love, because it is so important. And yeah, I think that's about it. So yeah, I'll leave you with that. And yeah, no article this year. I decided to do a video so I could yell at you and hopefully make you laugh. And yeah, I think that's about it. So hopefully this helped you. And yeah, whatever. Hope it helped you out. See ya.